Hello camera. Right, so this is us. We have made it through Audlem locks, we've made it through Adderley locks, and we've got about a mile and a half to go to get to Market Drayton. So yay go us. We've been on the go since, I don't even know what time it is now, so I don't know why I'm bothering. I don't know what time it is. I think it's about 4 o'clock, and we've been on the go since, I've been awake since 4:30, and we've been actually on the move since 9:30. But we do stay in Tickover. We could have got here a lot quicker had we bothered going, into a higher speed, but with what's going on down below, down there, don't really fancy pushing it. Not that I do anyway. I nearly always stay in Tickover. Only that's because I've got used to cruising like that, and I'm not in a rush to go anywhere. So we have about 12 mile or 13 mile to get to, it's about 13 mile to get to Norbury. We've only got Turley locks to go through, which are absolutely notorious, but it's not been raining, so hopefully they should be pretty calm. Any volunteers around normally get asked to just leave us to our own devices, because we're just so used to moving ourselves. Got into a good routine, got into a very good routine today. I know it's absolutely half killed him, honest to God. He's inside at the moment, trying to get his painkillers to kick in, and we're going to get to Market Drayton, try and get some diesel. Doesn't matter if we don't, because we've got enough to get us back to Norbury, but it would just be great to have a top up. And yeah, we're nearly there. So we're nearly at Drayton. We'll more than likely have a day off tomorrow. I think if I put it to Tim tomorrow, let's go through Turley, he would more than likely scream and walk off and say, nah, do it yourself. I think he's had enough lock action today. And the strangest thing happened to us, and this is not a thing for boaters to do, so anybody listening this far in, please take note. When going down a lock flight, you do not have to go back to the chamber that you have just come out of and go and refill it for the people coming down the lock flight. Because what about those who are going up the lock flight? Now, we know who did it, and we don't know them, but we know which boat did it, and it was just sort of like every chamber. They had gone back, so they'd come through it, they'd moored up, they'd gone back to the chamber that they had come out of, and they refilled it. Well, as I've just pointed out, what about those that are going up the lock flight? So basically, every chamber we came to, we had to empty to allow me to get in. There's hardly been any traffic movement today. There was very early this morning, but that is not a thing that is normal. So you normally make sure your paddles are closed, you make sure your gates are closed, and off you go on your merry way. Please don't think that filling up the chamber that you have just come out of serves any purpose to go back and refill it. Because all it does is, to the person that's coming up the lock flight, they have to waste all that water. So yeah, no wonder the pounds were dry, and once we tried to balance it out, with Tim being a qualified lock keeper, at least he knows how to balance things out. And he did. He was very, very good, bless him. You know, he spent a long time today actually trying to sort out a lock flight that was basically fooked from no fault of his own, but us being us tried to put it right. So that's not a thing you do. Just sort of put that one in, and we're nearly at Drayton, so that is absolutely brilliant. I've only had to stop once and tighten the stern gland. This morning we opened the engine bay to a few issues, but we sorted them out, so that was great. Don't know if this boat's moored up. So we got it sorted out, but that was sort of like half an hour of our time taken up just trying to make sure the boat keeps going. Anyway, we are going in the right direction. Brilliant. Okay, bye bye. I told you I'd do an update, and I will do another update once we're through Turley, so hopefully it'll be nice and quiet. All right then, bye-bye. Oh, and the reason we are rushing is because there's another heat wave coming. Me being epileptic, I can't regulate my body heat. It's just something that epileptics were prone to, not being able to regulate their body heat. So we're trying to get there before the heat wave decides to make an appearance on Wednesday, and today is Monday. I do know that. Right, bye bye. So all good so far. Bye bye.